There's nothing great about it. It seems the current situation has indeed been misnamed, and I am loath to use the term, but need to for the purpose of this article. The Great Reset, nicely renamed the Great Resist, which is a much better vision. But the reset seems to be for the benefit of the few under the guise of for your safety and for the greater good. Two sayings which should not be trusted at all. You should understand personally for your safety, and you should also know when it's for the greater good yourself, not because someone else has decided it, because it is their idea of good they are working towards. There is no collective greater good currently. It would require enough living space, freedom, and advancement emotionally from a great number of people for us to achieve a greater good. So I don't focus on that now. There is no time. And it's just as much of an illusion as everything else. Back to the word great. Because it has been so firmly affixed to a plan, as named above, I gave it thought. Was it just to try and be grandiose and claim it's great in advance, thereby trying to create said greatness by invoking it? Or is it a calling card, a trail, a marker? I decided to cover others and speculate on the significance. Why were things named as such for a purpose, rather than for what they were? Once you see the list, you might work out where this is going. The Great Fire of London, 1666. Oh look, a bit of symbolism there with the date. But anyway, a rather convenient fire, it turns out, for a London reset it seems. The Great Depression, 1929 to 1933. Officially as the worst bit. Again, a special number, but says it went all the way through to the late 30s. This seems to have been another financial reset and displacement of people. The Great Flood. A bit further back, and no specific date on this one as it's a biblical reference. And funnily enough, throughout most ancient civilizations and legends around the world, they all have a flood story. So make of that what you will. But as we have referenced it as great, I suspect it's relevant. And if you subscribe to the Crater Theory, then you may understand why it's important. The Great Plague, 1665 to 1666. There it is again. Seems like London was having a crappy time of it back then. Just before the fire neatly sorted out loads of issues, they had a plague outbreak as well. You would think the larger previous outbreak would have been named as such, but no, they went with the last and smallest outbreak being named the Great Plague of London. Great Britain, apparently termed in 1603 by King James I of England. You know, the one who declared witchcraft and burned all those witches. It makes me wonder why this place is named as such. Because we are a very small island to have been such a huge, great empire. So I have questions on that. The Great Famine, 1845 to 1852. Nothing great about it at all, but they cleared out lots of people. Starved lots more, and obviously got what they wanted from that. Like people say, if you control the food, you control the people. On the face of it, growing up, I believed it was a potato problem, and people either left or starved. I hadn't realised it was more complex and that the Crown continued to have food sent out of Ireland over the mainland, thereby ensuring they starved. If history and current events teach you anything that you understand and know to be real, is that people and authority can be unbelievably cruel. I'll keep thinking on these as they are a work in progress, and maybe just another part of history that is in fact exactly as they say, and there is nothing to see here. But maybe not.